Welcome to Fluency Game. Today's challenge is all about travel verbs, the most useful actions you need when traveling. Buy, take, pay, leave, ask, and many more. Complete all 100 sentences without stopping. Repeat after me, shadow every word, and practice until you feel ready to travel anywhere in English. At the end, prove your progress in the comments. Write "done" and share 10 new verbs or phrases you learned today. Let's start. I bought a ticket at the train station. I bought a ticket at the train station. She takes a taxi to the city center. She takes a taxi to the city center. We waited in line at the airport. We waited in line at the airport. They need a room for 2 nights. They need a room for 2 nights. You paid the bill at the restaurant. You paid the bill at the restaurant. He orders pasta and a glass of water. He orders pasta and a glass of water. I asked for directions to the museum. I asked for directions to the museum. We carry our bags to the hotel. We carry our bags to the hotel. She showed her passport at the counter. She showed her passport at the counter. They check in at the reception desk. They check in at the reception desk. He ate breakfast in the hotel restaurant. He ate breakfast in the hotel restaurant. I drink coffee before catching my flight. I drink coffee before catching my flight. We walked around the old city streets. We walked around the old city streets. You look at the map for help. You look at the map for help. They spoke with the driver about the price. They spoke with the driver about the price. She buys souvenirs in the local shop. She buys souvenirs in the local shop. I needed help to find the pharmacy. I needed help to find the pharmacy. We took photos near the famous monument. We took photos near the famous monument. He asks for a window seat always. He asks for a window seat always. They left early to catch the train. They left early to catch the train. You bring your bags to the taxi. You bring your bags to the taxi. I found the bus stop near the hotel. I found the bus stop near the hotel. She pays with cash at the supermarket. She pays with cash at the supermarket. We called the waiter to order dessert. We called the waiter to order dessert. They showed tickets before boarding the airplane. They showed tickets before boarding the airplane. He waits outside the station for friends. He waits outside the station for friends. I changed money at the exchange office. I changed money at the exchange office. You tell the driver to stop here. You tell the driver to stop here. We asked the guide about the castle. We asked the guide about the castle. She checked her email in the hotel lobby. She checked her email in the hotel lobby. They traveled together during the summer holidays. They traveled together during the summer holidays. I sent a postcard to my family. I sent a postcard to my family. He eats pizza at the train station. He eats pizza at the train station. You buy water bottles for the trip. You buy water bottles for the trip. We rented a car for 3 days. We rented a car for 3 days. She called her mother from the airport. She called her mother from the airport. They arrived late because the bus broke. They arrived late because the bus broke. I wait patiently at the boarding gate. I wait patiently at the boarding gate. You asked the receptionist about free breakfast. You asked the receptionist about free breakfast. He carried his backpack on the train. He carried his backpack on the train. We met friends at the hotel lobby. We met friends at the hotel lobby. She looks for a taxi in the street. She looks for a taxi in the street. They walked slowly through the crowded market. They walked slowly through the crowded market. I took a photo with my phone. I took a photo with my phone. You eat ice cream on the square. You eat ice cream on the square. He drank tea at a small cafe. He drank tea at a small cafe. We asked about tours at the front desk. We asked about tours at the front desk. They checked out before 9 in morning. They checked out before 9 in morning. She paid with her card at reception. She paid with her card at reception. I booked flights online before my holiday. I booked flights online before my holiday. He listened to music on the bus. He listened to music on the bus. We order sandwiches at the airport cafe. We order sandwiches at the airport cafe. You bought tickets for the boat trip. You bought tickets for the boat trip. They talk about the museum opening hours. They talk about the museum opening hours. She asked for water at the bar. She asked for water at the bar. I left my passport in the room. I left my passport in the room. We rode bicycles through the old streets. We rode bicycles through the old streets. He needed directions to the nearest station. He needed directions to the nearest station. You show your ID to the officer. You show your ID to the officer. They found a supermarket near the hotel. They found a supermarket near the hotel. She waited outside the shop with bags. She waited outside the shop with bags. We drank juice during the long flight. We drank juice during the long flight. I asked the driver about the price. I asked the driver about the price. He paid quickly at the small cafe. He paid quickly at the small cafe. They ordered soup at the Italian restaurant. They ordered soup at the Italian restaurant. You bring sandwiches for the train journey. You bring sandwiches for the train journey. We checked the time on the ticket. We checked the time on the ticket. She looked around the market for gifts. She looked around the market for gifts. He bought bread at the corner bakery. He bought bread at the corner bakery. I called the taxi from my phone. I called the taxi from my phone. They carried heavy bags up the stairs. They carried heavy bags up the stairs. You asked about buses to the airport. You asked about buses to the airport. She found her seat near the window. She found her seat near the window. We wait together at the platform station. We wait together at the platform station. He ate lunch in the city square. He ate lunch in the city square. I buy fruit at the local market. I buy fruit at the local market. They ordered fish and rice for dinner. They ordered fish and rice for dinner. You drank coffee before the morning flight. You drank coffee before the morning flight. We talked to locals about the park. We talked to locals about the park. She brings water bottles for the picnic. She brings water bottles for the picnic. He looked tired after the long trip. He looked tired after the long trip. I asked politely for the hotel key. I asked politely for the hotel key. You find information at the tourist office. You find information at the tourist office. They listened carefully to the tour guide. They listened carefully to the tour guide. She took photos of the big church. She took photos of the big church. We ordered tea at the airport lounge. We ordered tea at the airport lounge. I paid with card at the store. I paid with card at the store. He showed his ticket at the entrance. He showed his ticket at the entrance. They left the restaurant after paying bill. They left the restaurant after paying bill. You walked fast to catch the train. You walked fast to catch the train. I carried my backpack during the trip. I carried my backpack during the trip. She bought a map at the station. She bought a map at the station. We called the waiter for the check. We called the waiter for the check. They asked the guide about the history. They asked the guide about the history. You drank water when you felt tired. You drank water when you felt tired. He brought snacks for the bus journey. He brought snacks for the bus journey. I ordered chicken at the Spanish restaurant. I ordered chicken at the Spanish restaurant. She needed help with her heavy luggage. She needed help with her heavy luggage. We left early to catch our plane. We left early to catch our plane. They arrived safely after a long journey. They arrived safely after a long journey.